Yes, okay, as you can see, I'm not out here by myself. It's women and children, no males with them. I'm just being observant. Sometimes I'm not even saying a whole lot. I'm just being observant, and I'm gonna just tell you about a quick situation. I love telling you all things that happened to me. You know, that I just not just happened to me like that. That goes on in my life. When I say happened to me, that goes on. Yeah, I had seen this empty stroller when I first came up. When I came up from that way, they got the Bellsbumming truck over there. I guarantee you it's over there. It's a left. I'll show you. And I just wanted to just say this. At least one police officer is called on me. At least one police officer follows me every 365. You got some American flags up there. See, there you see it, the Bellsbumming. So, at least one. That's just, I'm talking about a minimal of one police vehicle. A lot of times it be the SUVs. You know, they upgraded. Not those kind of SUVs either. That's like a Ford. That's like a Ford. I come over here sometimes. Oh, they got something going over there. They were just standing there. Now they walking off. Yeah, now they walking off. This is like a Ford. Yeah, it's a Ford something. Like a Explorer. I kind of seen that at first. Yeah. But that's not the kind they have. Now they leaving. Now they leaving the park. I'm leaving the park. Now they're leaving the park. I'm just telling you what goes on. I'm not saying it's good or bad. I'm a good guy. The children comes around a so-called good guy. Children, those who they try to paint a bad guy portrait of me. You know, and sometimes people, their money not right. So sometimes, not these individuals. I'm just talking about all the people that have a lot of negativity to say about me. Their money ain't right. Even Valerie Love said that. She said it'll roll off your shoulder. She said something like that. It'll roll off your shoulder. Things will roll off your shoulder. Oh, she speaks some kind of language. Yeah. She was saying things will roll off your shoulder. Things won't bother you when your fettuccine is right. When your life is going good. And I like to say successful. I like to say Earl Nightingale when he look at his Earl Nightingale and Napoleon Hill. Look at his thing of his definition of success. That's not the one with the stroller, is it? I don't know. It was just an empty stroller. I just came over here and it had just shocked me. I was like, oh, why is it an empty stroller over here? So I didn't know, because I see a lot of empty strollers and people, they put things in it and push it around the empty stroller when people leave strollers, and what do? They put cans and stuff in the strollers and pushed it around. I do. Sometimes it be some good strollers. Those strollers cost some money. They're like 200 and above. I seen one. It was a detachable stroller. It had like that baby seat detached from the stroller, but you could still like use it. It was like rolling around like some kind of big wheel car. It had fat wheels on it. I'm for real. It had like 2 fat wheels in the back and 2 smaller wheels one smaller wheel in the bottom. I'm trying to give an example of what I'm talking about. When I mean fat, I'm talking about it seemed like it had air in the baby stroller that was pushing. That's what I mean. Yeah, and it had like a long handle. It was like pushing like a upscale lawnmower. I'm not even lying. However, I went in a store. Let me tell you, this happened in my life. I went into them. This is the first time me going into this burger place, and it has fries. It has like sweet potatoes. I get that sometimes. But I'm trying to even lay off the sweet potato off the sweets. It had regular cut fries and tater tots. So this guy, like, he's standing at the counter. I'm telling you, it's like he runs to the restroom, and he comes out. He like zooms past me. And so he comes out the restroom. You know, I've already paid or whatever. I see on the back of his shirt, it has "Just Do It." And I'm like, yo, I told the guy at the cash register, because it was like 2 guys, and it was 2 Mexicans and 2 white guys at the and one white guy at the cash register. And he was like, he said, oh, I was like, he's out of uniform. He was like, oh, he's just in the back. He don't really need to have the shirt on or whatever. So after he took my money, whatever, I know he went back there and told him what I said. And you know, I was waiting to get my fries, and they came out real hot and quick. They came out hot. They were like, by the time I made up my mind, I need to use the restroom. You know, he went back and talked to him. So when I came out of the restaurant, I told him, I was like, you don't need to switch shirts and put that shirt on for me. I told him, you know, I had no choice but to just do it. I'm gonna have haters regardless. You know, no people aren't gonna help. You know, and the white guy was looking at me like he knew that I knew that guy switched shirts. That he did that for me. He did. Oh, don't fall off, buddy. Don't fall off. Pick him up. Get him. All right, go to mommy. All right. You're welcome. Gotta watch him. That's a young boy there. He gonna be great. He already great. He gonna be great when he grow up. All right, now get down. He remind me of some of my friends. A ball player, man. I miss, especially my basketball players. I miss them for, you know, a lot of people play basketball. All right, man. I'll see you later, dude. I'll see you later. You having fun this weekend? All right. Yeah. So he's having fun this weekend. I feel like he could be my little boy. The children, I'm telling you, the children think that I'm their father. The children of the world, they think that I'm like their father of the world. Children just come around me. I am not lying. I'm not making this up. Children, where he went? Children, they be around me. But my pops, he said that. My pops said that. He said when I started making children, I'm gonna make a lot of children. I was just, when I was a little bit younger, that was like, a few years back. He said it for like a decade. He would just say that. You have children, you gonna have a lot of children. I'm like, man, don't try to curse me like that, man. You know what I mean? I don't need that. It's some truth in what he said though, because you know, I may have gotten it in another lifetime. May have gotten it in the sheets and other places in another lifetime. However, but it's just the ladies be around. The ladies like it's a love doctor or something. Oh, she's going out. She got a little stroller or something. She going out. She a little cutie too, though. She's a little beautiful little thing, right there. Yes, we love the ladies. Yeah. She going over there. She going with the stroller. She had the stroller like that. Look at her. He having fun. Dude, I just don't know. I know it's a lot of me that go around for a lot of the ladies. I mean, I did not. It's a lot of me that go around. It's a lot. I mean, it's a lot of me. It's a lot of me inside of me. It's a lot of me to do things. It's a lot of me to do things. That's what I said that the first time. It came out right the first time. There's a lot of me to do things, and women see that. They want to. I guess I don't know. That's the impression that I have. So children can be made. But I was thinking that as I was coming over here, I was gonna title this. What mustard seed. And women want your mustard seed. So in my place, like the ladies can't come over my place unless they want to be in a committed relationship, and they can come over my place, do the so-called shack up. I had told my situation shit like that. She was like, "Oh, when you get your butt," I'm like, I'm not gonna have no one over there, and just. If she would think that I was nobody other than her, like I said, you gotta listen to sentences sometimes, and that was me wrong for saying that. I should have, cause I don't talk mushy talk, so I was like, I should have said, I should have smoothed it more, with my smoothness, I should have been like, I wouldn't have nobody over there but you, baby, But anyway, but the thing is, she was like, what? You didn't have nobody over? And then I didn't understand what she had got upset for. I thought she understood what I said, cause I'm used to not having nobody over, especially. For a long time, wake up to myself, you know what I'm saying? Brush my teeth and stuff, and wash my behind, and rub through my parts and stuff with my towel and stuff, draw. And sometimes just air draw. Sometimes just let it flow and stuff, and air drop and stuff. So anyway, and sometimes the lady, this is the big things though, like I said, mustard seed. The ladies want you to come over. They don't even, a lot of dudes, they don't care. You just, how could you be out in the street? How could you be on that? Or for dudes that are, I'm not. But anyways, the thing is that they want that seed. So yeah, mustard seed. That's what it's about, mustard seed. Because like I think I said it in one video. The guy was like, he was on the beach or whatever, and the girl tried to, in an indirect way talk to me or whatever. And she mentioned, they go to those sirens again, and she mentioned about me having she mentioned about me having what you call it? No, about her having vegetables. She's like, yeah, I got vegetables and I got groceries at home, and this and that and that and this and this and that and this and that. So she was saying that she had the goods and all she needed was a real human dildo. That's what she was saying basically. So and then I was like, I had got kind of, I was like, man, I'm not really focused on nothing but, feta and working out. Really, that's what I come here for. That's what I said. I said I ain't coming here for nothing but to work out. I came here to work out, and my mind's focused on feta, and he came back later, or whatever, had them go off or whatever, had her go off or whatever. And he came up and talked to me. He was like, "What's wrong? What happened, bro?" And all this and that, and I was like, nothing really happened. I had a situationship with her, and that's I've had and I told her, I may have told him this, that I told her that if we didn't work out, how long I was gonna go without getting it in. Anyways, but then I told him, we talked for a long time. We talked for like an hour. But anyways, we both talked it up. Anyways, I was like, why is it when a woman wanna crisscross her legs, wanna lock her legs, put on the chassis on her legs and put on the chassis on her chest, you know what I'm saying? Nobody looks at that as, but when a man put a chassis on his a chassis on his boxers, you know what I'm saying? I really ain't able to wear briefs because when my stuff gets swollen, I almost exert on myself because it can rub up against and all that heat. You know what I'm saying? In the boxes and the paint of the boxes. Yeah, I've had to cut my boxes open. They fit, but I had to cut my mix section over. I had to do it with some scissors. But he like to spring up and stuff, and he has to breathe. He has to come out like a turtle for air, or whatever. Any other like a snake and he has to come out like out of the lake, out of the ocean or whatever. And he gotta put his head up for air, whatever they do, and just look like that little the thing that's on a submarine. Have to look in all directions. He likes to do that. And my instructor was like, some people just get happy with the blow of the wind. No, males and like the other older guy that we was doing like some Goodwill hauling or whatever, like that they bring the stuff early. It was like, is that a gun? I told him that the woman across the street was getting me excited, and then another woman came or whatever, and it just happens, man. Captain, Wanker, Captain Wanker, Bo Winkle, nigga, it gets, it gets kind of, So, yeah, they want you to come over for the seed. That's what it's about. They want you to come over and you just a little bit, and do what they do in that area. That's what that's about. They want you to. That's what they want you to do. So I'm not able to do. Yeah, they make it seem like it's other stuff. Take me out to dinner and things like that. And I've had time. I had times when I've taken women out to dinner and I'm not wanting anything. Just to take them out. It's not, and I'm not cupcaking or tricking. I'm just taking them out, and I'm not expecting that I can go back and get in the bed and be a-okay. And there's other times than not. And it could be the finest. They say just because it shine don't mean it's, what's that saying? Oh, just because it glitter, she could be glitter and gold, but it don't mean that she's gold. Just because it's glitter don't mean it's gold. She can be fine as wine, whatever you want to call it, beautiful, attractive, brick wall stack, whatever you want to call it. A honey dip. You know what I'm saying? She could be all that, a stallion. And I just, go back to the, I can do that. And I've done it, not always. I can lay by it, slap butt naked, and not do it. And I did it before. I did some herbs with a woman, and basically, I don't know if one of us was something, and I didn't, may have had some threads, not all the threads on, may have just had on panties or something, and didn't do it. And she had tried to a few times, or whatever, to be honestly, but that was the first time of us in the bed together, and not that it wasn't able, because I haven't. He's able. He's an abler. He just is gonna be able. But yeah. So That's what it is. It's about the mustard seed. These ladies talking about some love. Yeah, I had to figure it out the hard way. Before I never thought that women was on love, but after they started saying it and talking about men not cheating and stuff, like, yeah, that's just a dead one for me. Like, yeah, you know, if women talking about some not cheating or whatever, you know, it's just a red flag for me. Either she's crazy, men are crazy too. Women and men are crazy, or either she is, or she's controlling, or she's a cheater. That's just me. Cause I had one woman, even though she had put me to friends on, you know, but I know it was some interest there. She wasn't, rarely did she say anything. She wanted me to delete somebody off my Facebook, and I did. One woman that I almost slept with the first night. And I understand I get down like that. It's just things that it almost happened. I didn't never say I did these things. But you know, you in that heated moment, you know when things almost escalated to that heated moment. You know, and no judgment. That's how, you know, no judging. Laters.